And there's my borage plant. It's just sort of put itself there. And it's the only one I'll probably keep because they get huge. And one's more than enough, and you've got to watch those because they can take over the garden. Here's another apple tree. It's a bit gnarly. Don't really know what's going on there. But anyway, we'll see what he does. And that's my third raised bed. I had to make a space for it. But hopefully I can grow nice things in there. And along here I'll probably grow something as well. We've got blueberries. They're not very big, but they haven't been in very long. There's another one. So hopefully it'll do well. There's my nasturtiums. I've got to pick them. And some grapes. Dormant at the moment, but I only put them in last year. So they're doing really well. There's the lavender. It's for my bees. Another scrawny looking mandarin tree, but that was the best one this year. We got about 40 mandarins off that one. Well, there's a few potatoes popping up here and there. And another rosemary bush. It's there for the bees. There's lots of strawberries popping up here and there. Another lilac tree. And my apple tree. Still losing leaves. That's called a pinky. It does pretty good. And here's my, watch I don't fall over, almond tree. And it's almost ready to blossom. It's only been in for I think 3 years. He's doing really well. And this little fellow, that's a native lime. We may get something out of it. And there's another column apple tree. I love those. I might put a few more in. Looks like he's going to blossom soon. And some sort of, I'll have to look that one up. Just remembered, it's a geranium. It has a scent. I think it, not sure what that. Smells good. I've got to plant more of these. Not too sure of the name, but the bees love them. There's my other orange tree. I think we have 3 altogether, and we've taken all the oranges off. And I've thrown the old wheelbarrow there because citrus like rust, and he's getting his rust that way. That's my bay tree, and we'll keep him in a pot, otherwise he's just going to get too big. That's another geranium, and apparently you can make a tea out of this one. It smells good. The leaves smell great. There you can see the garden. It's not very big, but I've packed a lot in there. This is my fig tree that my sister gave me. She gave me 2. There's a few strawberries, but I'll be transplanting those. And there's another fig. It's only been in there for a year, but he's grown pretty big and gave me quite a bit of fruit too. Well, that's a very sad looking sage plant, but we'll just leave the dead stuff on there because it'll protect the new growth and it'll come back pretty good. There's another fig. It's a black fig. I think they're all black figs. And the reason for the lights is possums don't like them at night time, and they come on at night. It's my greenhouse, although there's not much happening. I'll be putting those into the pots and they can grow. They'll become seeds. We have capsicum! More capsicums! in the middle of winter. And they're turning red. Look at that. And there's a few tomatoes, which I'll just leave because they're growing really well. And a few more tomatoes, so we'll let them grow too. I might transport them outside once the weather's warmer. But my greenhouse is a big mess because we had a broken roof and hubby just recently made it all nice and new. So I'll be able to use it this year. A bit of a clean up first. And that's, what's that thing? It's dragon fruit, which I bought and have not had any success with. So we'll see. And there's my arch, surrounded by a big mess. But I've got some strawberry pots in there. And they did really well last year. And lights, because the lights, they really do help keep the possums out. And that is my trellis that I grew pumpkin on last year. I did a blog on that. And it was fantastic. Not sure what we're going to put in here. There's a few garlic plants in amongst there. So they're doing well. And some peas that decided to just grow from last year's lot. There's a few more over there. And a couple of potatoes in the distance. Once we clean this up, we'll put something proper in here. But for now, those things can grow. And this is a climbing trellis that I've just stuck here for the time being. So that's my garden. I'm on Facebook. You know, I have a page called She's a Bottler. I also have my webpage, and it would be really cool if you guys would go visit. It would encourage me to make more blog posts.